hard recall. Okay, well, share the board. Okay, as you can see, in your opinion, what is an ideal workplace? So can you
In
see?
in my opinion, what is an ideal workplace?
Yes.
Oh, I think that's an ideal workplace where people can work and enjoy a balance between work and their life. Everybody cooperation with each other, and the income, the salary is suitable. The environment, the office is good, and especially the place where the people, where the partner work and cooperation well together. I think is the best workplace.
Well, okay, very good. So, different factors to actually make a place a good place to work. So, let's see. Let's talk about your answer before asking the next one because I want to ask about your company, your workplace, if it's good or so. How do you find it? Okay. Well, so tell me, so let me ask you first, then we'll discuss your answer. So, what do you think about your company? Is your current company an ideal workplace?
I think it's good, but not the ideal workplace.
It's good, but
Yeah,
not ideal.
where I think where everybody can work and have they have decide, make plan and decide what they will do, and they follow their plan. And where my work, everybody can improve ability. They can learn, they can study themselves, they can learn from the university, and the they can learn from the college, so they can improve themselves. That is the first aspect. The secondly, everybody in my company is a small company, but everybody can help and cooperate with each other.
With each other. Well, very
But
good. Yeah, but
the that is a two good bond. But the bad bond, maybe the salary is a lot high. I
yeah.
think it's okay.
Of course. Well, so as you said, different factors. So let's talk about them. So an ideal workplace, in your opinion, is one where people can achieve, if you said, just, if you meant this, healthy. So this is really important. Just a healthy balance, a healthy balance between work and life. So if you can achieve, so if you can achieve a
Achieve
healthy
a
balance.
healthy balance,
Yeah, between, let me,
work and
yeah, of
life.
course, between work and life. Then you can say that, okay, my workplace is an ideal. So, where, as you said, it's a place where everyone collaborates well together. So,
Yeah.
everyone collaborates well together. So you can see that yes, they work and they're working together, and the salary is fair. Salary is fair. Yeah. So, as you said, the office, the workplace, the office environment should be comfortable. So most importantly, actually it's space where colleagues and maybe partners, okay, they work together. So creating a positive and productive atmosphere is really important. So creating a
Creating
positive
a
and
positive,
productive,
positive
yeah,
and productive
voice atmosphere
atmosphere.
is really important. And I definitely agree with you. So as you just mentioned, yes, your workplace is a good one, but it's not an ideal one. Why? As you said, so you mentioned the salary. So, yes, for example, you said that in actually at your workplace, everybody can improve ability. You mean everyone has the chance, has the opportunity to enhance their skills. This one is better. So you can say everyone
Everyone
has
has the opportunity to improve their ability to enhance their skill.
skills. Yeah, ability.
Yeah.
So, of course, they can pursue self-study, as you said, attend university, or enroll in college program. That is really important to foster personal and professional growth. So let me give you some good phrases that you can use here. So the first one, to pursue self-study. So everyone can pursue
They
self-study,
can
yeah,
pursue
and
self-study
attend university,
to
yes,
get a short
and
course.
enroll in college. So that is why, what is the reason or the college programs to foster personal and professional growth. This is what you exactly said.
Yeah, thank you, teacher.
You're
You
welcome.
can
You're welcome. Okay. So it's good. As you said, your company is small but dynamic. That is really good. Teamwork, you have teamwork. And teamwork, as you said, is at the heart of your operations. So each member contributes and collaborate. Okay. That is really important. Supporting one another to achieve our collective goals. So you want to actually achieve your collective goals. So why not? Okay. Well, and now the first word, perk. First, let's see the meaning. What is the meaning of this word if we use it or no? Perk is very common and commonly used word in American English, especially when it comes to lifestyle context. What does it mean? Benefit or advantage?
pick, pick,
Bonus.
pick, pick,
Yeah.
pick,
Perk,
pick,
of course, perk.
pick,
Benefit,
benefits.
bonus, yeah, extra. So what you get, it's not your salary. It's not your salary. So actually, it's benefit or advantage that comes with a job or a situation. What is that? It's not, it's extra. Okay? Like, for example, free meal, gym membership, flexible working hours. So they are perks. Salary is not perk. Okay. So, for example, one great perk of working as a teacher, maybe like can be flexible working hours like this. Okay. Or, for example, free coffee, free membership. Okay. Gym membership. Okay. Now I want you to give me some examples of the perks that you get from your position. Okay. So you tell me if you get any perks like, from your company, what are,
Me,
yes, yes, yes,
me.
yes,
In
no?
fact, I run my own company for more than 10 years. So that is my private company.
Yeah,
In my company, yeah. Besides salary, the staff often receive the bonus in the end of the year.
yes,
It's be no it depends their performance. It depends the profits of the company.
yeah. And what do you
Yeah.
normally receive? For example, I don't know, just free trip, just a business trip or free trip, or I don't know. So what do you receive?
We have cafeteria where people can uh, drink free coffee free. And in my mm, uh, work in my office there is a gym and swimming pool where the staff can use free.
Yeah, of course. So it's free. For members, it's
Yeah,
free, right? Yeah, for staff, it's free.
yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, of course, there are perks. So free gym, free coffee, there are perks of your job, so at your workplace, so you have some extras. So
extras.
yeah, extra. So that is perk. Okay. Well, and the next one, this word is recognition or maybe job recognition. So I don't know if this is the meaning of it or no, but it's really good phrase and we use it. What is when you actually, as an employer, I know, and I appreciate what you do for my company. Okay, actually, it's a kind of appreciation, and I show this appreciation. So this is the meaning of
Recognition.
recognition. What is that? For example,
Recognition.
some
Recognition.
companies give recognition to employees who, for example, I don't know, who exceed their sales target. You do something good, and actually, it's like appreciation, praise. So the meaning of it, appreciation
Appreciate.
or
Appreciation.
praise. Yes. Yeah,
Price.
I know. I
Appreciation.
understand. For example,
Appreciation.
I say, okay, Mr. Terry, has just been working for this company for a long time, just, so long.
Night
So
time.
we
The whole night.
appreciate. Okay. So, for example, I don't know, I give you a name. So I was always on the board. So everyone knows that you are the high rate employee. So this is recognition. Yeah.
Recognition.
Recognition job. So, for example, the staff receive a bonus as a recognition for their contribution. Okay, you tell me if you have ever received any just recognition. Have you
Excuse
ever,
me.
have you ever received, have you ever got recognition?
No, I have never received any recognition in my
Yeah.
life
But sometimes,
until now.
yeah. So, do you think find it good? So you think, let me ask another question that is really good.
I think it's a good. It is because it is the achievement of a company or social societies for someone who contributes a lot,
Yes.
who sacrifice for something. For example,
Yes,
they need
definitely.
to receive recognition. I think it's reasonable.
Definitely, of course, definitely agree with you. Like, it's really good way. So we need it. Why? It's encouraging. So you encourage your
Yeah,
staff to work better when you show that you understand, you appreciate what they do. So of course, it
yeah.
can be like, I don't know, maybe bonus, maybe something extra. I don't know. Let's have a breakfast, free breakfast together. Actually, everyone can join this breakfast to appreciate what you did. For example, this person, this employee did a great job for the company. Okay, let's appreciate it. Let's go out. Let's have breakfast together. So to show that we understand what you did, I think it's really good, motivating, encouraging. So I think it's perfect. Well, and the next one, open door policy. Let's talk about it. That is really, on the other hand, we have closed door policy. Let's talk about both of them. Well, when it comes to business, this actually phrase is really common. And what is this? It's a management where leaders encourage open communication and employees can freely talk with supervisors. So it's really good,
Yeah.
I think. If you have any problem, they listen to you, they talk to you. But on the other hand, we have some closed door policies. Some organizations, some of companies, they follow this. It's like, no, I am the boss. No, you shouldn't talk to me. If you have, any concern or any complaint, just talk to, for example, my manager to that manager, and then, yeah, I will listen. So it's not good. So what do you think about this? First, let me ask you if you believe in this policy.
I think this the open door policy. I think that is a good way to run a busily to run a plan of the company a budget. For example, I think nowadays a modern management is they always create a open door policy. In Eastern in Asian country, for example, Japan, Korean, or some in Asian country, they in the past they use the closed door policy, but now they change. They follow and they learn the ways of management from the Western country
Yeah.
because only when the staff can free to talk to speak with their boss their um, they can need the help or they can share their idea. I think that is a good way to
Correct.
solve the problem to understand about the situation or the trouble they are fighting. So the manager or the boss can understand and can give them the help or can advise them which way or the which mm, method to solve problem.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, sometimes, as you said, so it's really good to have these policies, especially in developing countries, maybe it's less, but we have this policy. Of course, not everywhere. You can't say it everywhere, this policy, not every company or organization follows or has this policy, but it's really good. So the way that sometimes staff have some brilliant ideas and they can share. Sometimes they can see what employers can't. So that's really important to share opinion and to share complaints or for example concerns to find a better solution. But actually on the other hand we have closer policy. So yes, so some people, and of course some companies believe that no. So we should have actually high rate or low rate position. So of course I have no idea, but I do agree with you. I think yes, this is good. And when your manager just is always there to talk to you, to listen to you, of course I think it's perfect. Well, so let's keep going. How do you balance between work and life?
Me?
Yeah,
Um, I think let's in I opinion, I think that's um, only when we have a good when I have a good ability, when I have a good idea, when I have always good solution, and I can have a good management skill. At that time, I can balance my work and life. It means that it depends on my ability. If I have a good ability, I can balance. If I don't have a good ability, it's very difficult for me to balance between work and my life, my work and my life.
yes, of course. Actually, yeah, it's like we have different types of skills, and you're right. As you said, uh, if you have good ability, so you can say that yes, uh, if you, yes, good ability, if you are able, if you, for example, if you have strong skills, a good ability should be replaced with strong skills. So it's like, to manage, to control. Yes, I think maybe creative ideas, effective solution. And so I think that is management capability. So if you have it, if you own it, so management, yeah, I think it's really important to have it. So if you have,
Management.
you can maintain, you can balance between work and life. But lacking actually these capabilities, of course, makes it challenging to manage both aspects of your life effectively because there are different aspects of your life. Work one aspect, and of course your personal life. So it's actually lacking these skills makes it really challenging to manage both aspects of life and work. So it's not really easy. So it's good that you have. And this one, we just talked, uh, it's really important to listen, to address, to listen, and to take action, to listen to employees' concern and complaints. But how is it important? What do you think? First, let's talk about this phrase. As I told you, like when you address employees' concern means you listen, okay, to pay attention, to give attention, and try to solve issues. So this is the meaning of it. If I want to give you a good, I say deal with or handle. Okay, I can't see what I'm typing. Okay,
Deal
handle.
with or handle.
Yes. Okay, so that's really important. Now, how important it is, you think?
I think it's important because when the staff have a trouble or something like that, they can't solve problem or they misunderstand with the manager good listen and try to find their staff's problem and can give them the opinion or the or show them what is wrong, what is right. Because when they misunderstand, maybe they will thinking a lot and maybe they thinking wrong and they will have um, the the bad solution. For example, they will quit the good job or something like that. It's a lot good.
Yeah, of course, definitely right. So sometimes when they have some complaints, when they have some problems, especially at work, but maybe no one listens, so their concerns, their complaints are not addressed, are not listened, are not, for example, deal with. So yes, step by step, maybe they face challenges or misunderstandings, as you said. So it's important for manager to actively listen and identify. So they should, let me type it here, just okay. Okay, so it's really important for managers, for
For manager,
of course, to actively listen
actively
and
listening
try to
and
find,
identify
yeah, the root, and the cause. Like, the root, what is the root of it? Actually, the root and the causes.
the
Okay.
root, the
Yeah,
root,
of course.
identify the root.
Of course, that is really important. Why? Because actually providing feedback and guidance. So, providing some feedback and, of course, guidance can be
And
really
guidance.
helpful. Yeah, of course, can be really helpful, can be effective solution. And without this support, employees might resort to, I don't know, maybe drastic measures. Maybe sometimes, I don't know, they decide to, as you said, quit their job. Yeah, because of actually unresolved issue. So they have a problem, but no one listen. So there is, let me write it here. So due to unresolved
Unresolved
issues, not
issue.
resolved. Yes.
Unresolved
Yeah,
issue.
of course.
For sometimes, yeah,
Yeah. So open communication and open communication and we can say that addressing concerns promptly is really important. So we have again open communication. So you talk, I listen to you. And then of course
open,
open communication. It's
open
really
communication.
important, of course.
Yeah,
Why? To have a healthy work environment. So it's important to have a healthy work
a healthy workplace,
environment, of
work
course.
environment,
Yes, it's really important.
work
So it's like,
environment.
so everyone can work, can be productive, can work, can be active in peace and a good environment. So it's really important to have actually open communication and to address employees' concern, their worries, their problems, their issues, and try to find solution. What solution? Effective solutions. Yes, that is really important. Well, yeah, we have a lot. So just we talked about these words and phrases, but of course we have a lot to talk about. Uh, this topic. It's a good topic. So we'll skip it for now. But of course, we'll talk about it later again. So the next session, we will keep going with the rest of this topic. Okay, do you have any questions related to the spread?
No, I have a no question, teacher. Thank you
Okay,
for the
you're
lesson.
welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining the class and have a
So,
great Sunday. Enjoy your
yeah,
Sunday and see
me
you.
lunch. After this lesson, I will have a lunch, and I have a lesson with you
Yes, yes, today.
this evening,
Yes, of
next
course.
morning.
Yes, of course you do. So at 7:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you, teacher.
you're
Have
welcome. See
a
you.
good
See you
night,
then.
teacher.
Goodbye. See you. Goodbye.